And here we go.
What is up, everyone? Collector Joey here, back again with another episode of Cop or Drop. You guys know it's Thursday. It's everybody's favorite day of the week. You know, chill, relax for the night, and just listen to some six scale talk. Today it is a little bit different. We do not have Austin. Austin is pretty sick right now, and we don't have Danny, but we're gonna make it work. We have Philly. Philly should be getting here pretty soon. And then we have maybe a special guest later on. We don't know. He might join, but we do have one guy. One guy is here, and you guys know who it is. Zio, what is up?
What's up, man? Dude, first of all, feels good to be back on here feeling great. Last week, I was hanging on by a string.
You got Austin sick.
I did, but that's hey, we're gonna get it out of the way before the Copper Drop meetup, which is the great part.
Yeah.
So last week I came on, and first thing I say is, guys, I'm not feeling that well.
Yeah.
Don't mind me if I'm kind of quiet. And then, I made it through the night, go to sleep, wake up the next day, go to the doctor. They're like, you have COVID, you have a fever, you need to stay home. And so I survived that episode by like a hair string, man. But it feels good to be here tonight, like feeling healthy again. And then even knowing, like you said, that tomorrow's Friday and that I'm actually going to go to work and then have an actual weekend and not just be bed sick, like it just feels great. And I think tonight's topic is
wild.
I think it's going to be quite interesting to see what everybody's reaction is. A lot to talk about. So, and I think the other announcements were kind of cool too. So we'll see how we go about those, man.
And hopefully something drops tonight. Like, man, I've been wanting that Black Suit Toby to drop so freaking bad,
dude.
For it to drop during Copper Drop would be like the craziest thing.
I know you want that.
I do.
I want BVS Ben Affleck.
I mean, that would be good too. I haven't done that that chart that I usually do every single.
I saw that story.
Month.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
They on Sideshow, at least half of the ones that I was looking up, like the older ones, they don't have estimated ship dates anymore on Sideshow. On some of they do on some of them, and then some they don't. I don't know why.
Because they said Joey's getting too much content out of our research, so we're gonna shut him down.
Because I tagged them every single time I tagged them. And, Sideshow always sees stuff.
You know what it was? You were getting so many views on that they were probably like contacting Sideshow, and they were like, "Hey, Collector Joey said," and they're not reading properly that this is just their estimated time. So that's probably what happened.
I feel like that too. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. That's it right there, man.
I don't see why else they wouldn't.
Dude,
I even like contacted the ambassador on there and like, hey, when's the estimated ship date for? And I asked for like Morocco, and they were like end of June. I'm like, fuck, that doesn't give me like a month, to start.
Yeah. It's gonna be wild, man. I'm sure it probably has to do with the uncertainty of a lot of things going forward, but also I think there being a date on there is like, yo, Sideshow, bro, you have this on. So they're probably getting a lot of messages that say, hey, it says by this date and it's
Yeah.
not here, and it's been a bunch of those times. So now without a date, then people can't just go in there and say, hey, it said June
Yeah.
3 months ago. You
Yeah.
know, it
You
gives
can
them
kind
like
of track it at that point.
yeah, exactly. So it's like less of a headache for them too.
We had Obi-Wan on there for so long. We had Obi-Wan and we had, I think it was
from the Kenobi show, right?
yeah, and I
Yeah,
think we
man, that shit
had
got delayed a lot.
Anakin
was on there for a while.
too. Yeah.
Joker, I'm sure Joker was on there for a while too, because that
And
one was announced
Bane.
before.
Bane too.
was on there first. Yeah, he was on there for a while.
Oh man, we're gonna have a good time tonight. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Even though Star Wars isn't the biggest thing,
I feel like that's not our priority. Something it personally, for I think the way we're collecting.
Yeah.
But I think you and I can agree on one thing. I think you and I can agree that for us, Revenge of the Sith is probably our favorite Star Wars movie. I don't know. Like I know that I've always gotten that from you. That's always been my personal. Like I had the video game on the PlayStation. Did you play that one? That shit was fire.
I played not on PlayStation 2. No, I played that the newest one that had came out, and you could do like a beta testing. I remember doing the beta testing for it.
I don't remember. That.
I forgot. It was like it wasn't the most recent.
Battlefront.
I think it's Battlefront.
See, I didn't get a chance to play that one, but
yeah.
I heard
that was cool
about it. Yeah. Oh man, my brother loved that shit. Battlefront 2, I think, was like their all time. I think.
Yeah.
If I'm saying that right, but I don't know. Man. I don't know. What's the chat saying?
I don't know. We'll say hello to the chat already. Want to? Might as well.
They're like these nerds over here.
All right. We got 32 of y'all in here. Make sure you hit the like button. If you hit the like button, it assures that other cool 6-skill collectors can come in here and say hello as well. So if you hit the like button, it will help if you like the show, get that content out to other collectors and more people in the chat, more people to say hi to, be entertained with, and everything. You guys, I'm in the chats with you guys and other streams as well. So I love doing that with y'all. And I want to say, Raphael, my guy, we had him on the show a few shows ago, and I finally have the bat signal right here. I'm going to get some good pictures of it as well. I see him in the chat, but this is it right here. Yeah, man, it looks good, you guys. But we have Christian Cooper in the chat, channel member, longtime channel member. Appreciate you, Christian Cooper. Saying, what's up, guys? Hot Toys showing love to the goated franchise. I know it had felt like we hadn't seen Star Wars for a while, and then boom, 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 one after another.
It has been a lot of Star Wars lately. Obviously, the celebration, Star Wars celebration is going on.
Yeah, of course.
The amount of heat, though,
like
within this time frame, I'm not gonna lie, has been pretty insane, especially when you look at the resale value on some of these, man.
I know, wild. I should have brought some of that up. Maybe we'll look at that. Brad is here. What is up, Brad Cormac, our guy, always here. Make sure to check him. Oh well, he doesn't really post much on Instagram, but he's awesome on Instagram. He always likes my stuff and everything. Appreciate you, Brad. Figurecraft will be here. What's up, fellas? In chat, Copper Drop like it's hot, and we have hot toys to talk about. Yes, we do. Figurecraft will be here very soon. Philly will be here, so look forward to that. MB Dyson, the realist. What is up, MB Dyson? What's new, Coppers and Droppers? Thank you for being here, MB Dyson, another awesome channel member. Appreciate you. DK is here as well. What's up, everybody? What is up, DK? Always here as well. We need to get him on the show. Brick Artemis is here. We are Joey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I do have, if you guys do become a Joey, I'm not saying you have to, but if you do become a Joey, and if you guys don't know, Joey is a baby kangaroo. So our mascot is a kangaroo around here. If you are a Joey for a year, you do get this really cool coin. It will have your year membership icon on there, or logo, and then on the back it will show that you are a 1-year member. So, and it does have the kangaroos as well. So and it's, I don't know if you can hear it, it is pretty solid. So it's a power chip. So, but thank you, Brick, appreciate you. Let's see, Who else in here? Prince is in here as well. Another guy we're gonna
That boy
we say
Prince.
every time we're gonna meet up with him whenever we're
Bro, it's confirmed, bro.
Yeah.
It's confirmed this time.
every
It's
time.
confirmed. I have his work schedule. I already spoke to his manager, and I was like, I need this gentleman to be excused at this time.
Yeah.
And I told him the reason was Copper Drop was in town, and the boss just
They were just
understood
like,
what was. He
"Got
was just like, all right. So,
Thank you, Prince, for being a channel member as well. Be Real is here. Yo, Be Real, what is up? Thank you so much for saying hello. I think haven't seen his name before. Have you seen his name?
No, this is the first time I just think it sounds so dope. Be real. It's like,
look at his profile picture.
That's yeah. I mean the picture itself, but just be real in general. It's like, come on, man. Man.
I like when people come out the woodworks and like to say hello in the chat. It's cool.
Oh, dude, it's so nice to meet new people too. Because then, like, especially when we start traveling and then like you start meeting these people in person, it's just a whole different fun experience, man. So fun.
I agree. Raphael's 16 Studio, that's who gave me this right here. If you guys like dioramas, check him out on Instagram. You will not regret it. So check him out, and I'll be taking a picture of that, Raphael, after the stream. Phil the Burn is in here as well, somebody that we need to get on the show. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Phil the Burn
on the stream.
Yes,
record right now. He's been on so many streams I've been seeing him on. He's been having a blast.
Yeah. Another channel member. Appreciate you, Phil the Burn. Valkyrie Magnus is here. We had Valkyrie Magnus last week, right? It was last week, right?
Correct.
These weeks are all blended together. Good evening, Collector Joey and Zio. Thank you so much, Valkyrie. Appreciate you. Movie Cannon is here as well. Another channel member. Always awesome seeing Gio. Check out his channel as well. Awesome channel over there and awesome streams on Sunday.
My guy, Gio.
Sir. West Michigan Collector, another guy that's over here in Dallas sometimes. So appreciate you too for being here. Let's see.
Is there 2 weeks ago or a week ago? I don't know what is our story.
I have no idea his schedule. So
he was like, Joey hasn't fixed the traffic in Dallas.
Yeah,
and he's letting me down.
Boba, the longest watcher that has watched Copper Drop, right here. Boba Fettuccini. Oh my Andor, hoping this is the first of more Rogue One to come. We are, Joey. Yeah, I think I've only seen Rogue One like once.
I may have seen it twice.
Yeah, but I know it's good.
It is good. It's just, sometimes there's certain things that are so good you just have to, give it time, marinate it.
That's what I do with like The Dark Knight. I don't like watching it too much, but I end up doing it anyways. But I don't want to like spoil it for myself,
Yeah.
Universal Key been coming here every single week, so appreciate you, Universal Key, for being here as well. Zio, will you buy a James Gunn Superman figure?
Damn, putting me on the spot. Dude, I'll be honest with you right now, it's a no. But many reasons, Brick. Many reasons. First, Brick and I always play around. He's for the new Superman. I'm kind of like I'm not because of Henry Cavill, right? And so, that's just the card that I play with him. But dude, the only thing is like, do I want to start a whole nother universe? Like once, I'm the type, with y'all seen like with me, it's like I gotta for the photography purpose, I start like wanting to build a universe. It's not just the one representation of a character. It's easier for me, Brick, to say that I'll definitely get a Batman from James Gunn's universe before I'll get a Superman, because Batman, I get multiple representations of that character. For Superman, it's been Henry Cavill and the one So Toys one. Damn, I'm super blurry right now. But I don't know, Brick. Only time will tell. Watch me. I told this to Danny too. I was like, watch me love James Gunn Superman. And Brick hate it. Like Brick's like, it was trash. So
I don't know. I can't wait to see it. I don't want to watch that longer trailer. I want to just be surprised when I get there.
Bro, it was just disappointing for me. I was like, it didn't add more hype for it. No.
Stacy is here as well. What is up, Stacy? Good evening, guys. How do you say Cassian?
Don't fucking put me on the spot. Don't do it.
All right. I just say Andor. That's it. We're good.
Cassian. Let me see.
Cassian. Cassian. K2SO. Yeah, man, K2SO was one of those ones that
the first one was insane. Was it not? Like it was heat.
Yeah, it was going up for retail for a lot. So we'll go into that a little bit later. When we're talking
Actually, I
about
have
it.
a funny story that I want to talk about that.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about it. Aaron Collects is here as well. What is up, Aaron? Our guy. Appreciate you for being here. I keep saying that to everybody, but Eclectic Collector. Hey, what's up? What's up, Eclectic Collector? Our guy's always here. Thank you for being here. 12-inch Move Stream. Yo, another channel member. Hello, community of collectors. I received 1/6 Vespa with sidecar for my Deadpool and Ladypool, and a 1/6 LA Police motorcycle for my for the future T1000. Okay, that one's gonna look cool. That's gonna look nice. Dang, those must have been a little pricey.
Okay, so I just watched the video clip
Yeah.
real quick, and they just say Cassian. So
Cassian, that sounds right. That sounds right.
yeah, that's what I thought too. But I didn't want to butcher a whole IP, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that though. Moose, it's gonna look cool. Jared, what is up, Jared? Our guy's been here too as well. I know he's Austin's friend.
He's been on here.
Yeah, and now he's here to stay. Thank you so much. Even though Austin's not here, thank you so much for saying hello and everything. Appreciate that. Let's see. Dynamite freaking 41. This guy has been popping off on his streams. He does a GME and GameStop content, so he talks all about the GameStop stocks and things like that. So if you guys like stocks and GameStop stocks, check him out. He goes live and his lives are usually lit. So let's see. I love when Moose does this when he calls people out.
Oh yeah.
Chris Santos is here as well. Yo, Chris, what is up? Collector Joey, what's up? Thank you so much, Chris, for being here. Kinky Sphincter, what is up, Kinky? I've seen Kinky in lives before. It's been a while since I've seen his name, but I'm glad that he's watching the show. So appreciate you. Jazzy's here, of course. I'm surprised that he's not saying ladies or anything like that.
Well, because of the only muchachos are on right now. That's why I appreciate the respect from the man himself.
And it's Star Wars talk, and he's still here, so that's always
that's interesting. That is interesting.
Yo, we got our guy figure in a bubble. He was on one of our shows actually a few weeks ago as well. Awesome show there. Awesome guy. He doesn't love just the Hot Toys community. He loves the toy community in general, because I don't think he has, he collects more other stuff other than just Hot Toys,
different scales.
I always see something different from him. So check him out. Check his Me and Moose stream out. Awesome dude.
I was just about to bring that up, man.
Yeah,
them two together, they're dangerous.
They are dangerous.
They are dangerous. Dangerous. Like that's
I don't know what's gonna pop. I don't know what's gonna
between
pop
them two. It's like it's like Top Gun right there, bro. Between both of them, it's like, one of them's Maverick, the other one's Iceman. I'm not gonna say who's who. I'll let them fight over that.
Yeah, but appreciate $9.99. You didn't have to figure in a bubble, Michael. You did not have to, but you get one of these though.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Appreciate you, Michael. Always. S Beam is here too, our guy. Make sure to check his stream out as well. I always pop in there too sometimes and say hello to him. Awesome. He's been around the community forever as well. So big shout out to him, big respect to him. Blue Tattoo as well. We have another channel member that's always here saying hello, everyone. We need to get Blue on the stream. I think we will one day.
Should get both of them on.
One Adam 12 is here. Make sure you check out his Anakin stream. He just his Anakin review. He just dropped the Anakin Artisan Anakin review.
Adam and I just became friends on Facebook today. It was the sweet moment. Yep.
I don't know if we are. I think we are on Facebook. I don't know.
If he was MySpace, he'd be on my top 10. Just saying.
Okay. Had to pull some strings from me. Zia had to pull some strings from you at his work.
I had to, man.
I'm still here. He's still in Dallas.
Oh shit! Hey, man. Maybe he'll be there for the meetup.
Maybe. Clinton Martin is here as well. Clinton, yo, My guy, we always say hello to each other in other streams as well. FYI, baby koalas and most baby marsupials are also called. I knew the koala one, but kangaroos are the most famous. Yeah. I think there was like even a movie called Joey. I think. I can't wait.
The kangaroo movie.
Yeah, I think so.
It was Kangaroo Jack, I think. No,
I think
Was it
so.
Kangaroo Jack. Yeah.
Niculio, what is up? Make sure you check him out on Instagram as well. He uploads some very, very good stuff. I can't wait to get the Superman and Crypto 2-pack, to be honest. Okay.
Ooh,
A flock crypto or what?
damn, expensive as shit.
All right.
That's why J&D was charging so much for those Rockweilers.
Yeah, I know. It's wild. Let's see about Hot Tool. Let's see. Tijuana Mike, another channel member. Appreciate you, Tijuana Mike, for always saying. I don't know what you're talking about on that one. Let's see. Millennium Workshop. What is up? Good evening, everyone. I know this is your Austin's friend as well. Thank you for still coming by and saying hello, even though Austin isn't here for the night. Thank you so much. Mitchell Lawrence, another guy that's here every week, and also very much appreciated for being here. And he also engages with the content as well. So that I drop. Nick's Collectibles is here as well. Man, make sure you check out his pictures. Did you see his? I put it on my story today. Did you see his? He has the new Toy Stay head from
Yeah.
from
I think I did saw it on your story, and I responded to you. Yeah, man, that thing is cool, man.
Bro.
That thing is fire. I don't have that Toby Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And that head sculpt alone made me want to go pre-order the head sculpt without even having a Toby, because I knew that was gonna be more limited than getting the Toby later on. But I just didn't pull the trigger, man. I was just happy you'd probably get it one day, and I'd just go over there and just swipe it, and you wouldn't notice. And just bring it back home with me. But yeah, I'm just happy to see it in your collection.
You take it. You just take it.
Yeah.
I see that we have somebody in the background.
See, I can't see that, so I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm
I don't know.
As surprised as everybody else.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm just gonna add him. So boom, we got our guy right here, Philly.
Damn.
Wait, Stormtrooper TK421.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh shit, he already sounds like him.
Sorry, Joey. Figurecraft couldn't make it. TK421 here. He asked me to fill you in for him, so apologies, man. Been home all day, sick. You know, it's been going around, man. So I called sick from the station, and you know, freaking my bosses have been writing for the last few days. Freaking Palpatino, man, that guy's crazy. So I called sick today at the station, and we're here with you guys today.
All right, what's up?
Hey,
ready to go?
TK429, is that you?
That's him right there.
Carlos?
Where?
Carlos? Is that you?
Carlos is TK429?
Me?
Yeah, wait, he's my cousin. What's up, Carlos?
Oh yeah, I'm TK422.
I didn't see you like you said last year, man. How you been?
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Listen, you were supposed to be the chambellan of honor, bro, but didn't show up. Palpatino, that one got me, bro. Palpatino was freaking hilarious.
Anywho, man, thanks for having me, Joey, man. It's good to see you, Carlos. And sorry to hear that we got some people sick. I know it's been running around, so I got sick last week. So
that's all good. That's all good. You know, I never noticed that you. Is that a life-size Spider-Man? I never noticed that.
Yeah. The mask.
Yeah, the one to your left.
Yeah, that's I have helmets and masks. Small collection. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's cool.
Yeah. Now that the weird intro is out.
Okay, the weird intro's in. We broke the ice.
There you go. This will be more suited. What's up, fellas?
There you go. What is up, Philly? How are you?
There he is.
There. Now we're good.
Been playing with this guy right here. This thing is awesome. You have it, right, Carlos?
Bro,
you have it?
Carlos.
Yes, dude. He is right here. I'm not gonna reach for him, but I do have his friend. Bam.
Nice.
But yeah, dude. I honestly always talk about that figure, man. So dope. The UV effect on it, fire.
Yeah. I haven't tried the black light yet, but I've noticed that if I use like a red hue light on it, it brings the red and it highlights it. It makes it look like it's glowing. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna try the black light next. But anywho,
That
yeah,
is-
man, thanks for having me, Joey. I definitely recommend this. I got this one in the black suit, Hono one. That one I
Yeah.
wasn't too. I not my cup of tea. So,
Yeah.
but this one's definitely takes cake.
The story too behind that 2099 to where it started to where it's now, phenomenal. That's like talk about a comeback story right there. That is the true comeback story of
is.
Miguel O'Hara. Like
Yeah, like I saw. Shout out to what's his name? Drawing a blank here, but he had a quote saying that it's been going around. I said from fail to grail, and I was like that's pretty cool.
That defines it. It does. People were like, I won't even pay $50 for this figure, and now it's...
Bro, I hadn't even copped it either. Once it released, the night that it released, I was like, what the, like I was just blown away by it. That I went on one of those online sites.
Riley Reviews. Shout out
Riley.
Yeah, good quote. But it's funny. The body is still the same body they originally showed in the first concept, the first iteration.
Yeah.
And they just put the suit over it.
I wonder if there's some that still have the printing on it. You think so?
Possibly, but I mean, they only showed a prototype. I don't think they would go in production.
Yeah,
it wasn't. Here's the thing: is this body right here, Joey, and Carlos can, Zio can protest to it. It poses like no Spider-Man can. It has an extended range of articulation. Yeah, and it's amazing. And if they can apply this to all the Spidey figures, oh man, because the Spidey figures, they look great just in museum pose, but you can't overpose them. For one, the articulation doesn't extend, and also the suits.
You gotta. Carlos got to bring that over so I can see it. Actually, I would like to see it.
Yeah, but I actually was talking to Yost last night about this figure that it'd be perfect for a Batman.
I think I saw that. Yeah, I think he said that somewhere.
A Batman prototype for that. That'd be perfect. But
yeah, man.
Anyways, thanks for having me, guys. I don't want to take the show off rail.
No, you're not. No.
Thanks for going along for the little skit. I just want to bring a little excitement.
That's fine. Hey, does that helmet do like voice changing too?
No, it
sounded like
it. No, it's funny because I had my headphones inside. I gotta switch over to mic. It's on my iPods. So I figured if I put them in there and they have like concealed, it would create this whole
It did sound like it.
Yeah, it did sound like okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I was like, what?
I wanted to say hello to CSA Clips. He's been coming in the chat as well. Thank you so much. Just got my Hot Toys Spider-Punk today. That's also a really good figure. I've actually had that one in hand now, and I liked it. I was really surprised by it. It's awesome.
That's one that I'm going to go for after this month when I'm not broke.
Yomo, the realest one. What is up, Yomo? Appreciate you. A very long time watcher of the stream. Another long time watcher of the stream. Rins Tolentino, our guy, is absolutely a god at freaking drawing. So make sure you guys follow him on Instagram if you like drawings and stuff.
Dude, when I wake up and I have a message from Rins, I know what's up.
Right, like, I do too. No, he sometimes tries to trick me. He'll send me something late, and it'll say attachment, and then I click on it, and then it's like something else. I'm like, what?
No, when I wake up and I have a message from Rins, I know already. I know what's happening.
Right.
I know my day's gonna be good. I know.
Wiping the crusties off your eyes in the morning and everything.
I don't even do that yet. I'm already checking my phone, like what Rins sent.
Yeah. L Walker's here as well. L Walker, I always say hello to him in the other chats.
Yeah.
We also have Joey TK69. Pedro Lopez is here as well. What is up, Pedro? Always see him in the chats as well. Just making sure I'm getting through everybody. Lewis, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for coming by and saying hello.
Just switch mics. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, you sound good. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm. Jimbo, what is up, Jimbo? I don't know what he's saying, but you guys can read it. I think is it lyrics? I don't know. I don't know.
Go back.
Jimbo
Oh,
Bimbo. What is it? Almost heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what is it called? The Country Road.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Country Road by John Denver, I think.
Thank you, Jimbo, for giving us some lyrics.
It's a good song, man. I love that song. I love that song.
Yo, our guy, the Ben Thomas Show, appreciate him. He's been doing some open mics as well, just talking about figures by himself, and I enjoyed the last one. I did. Yeah. Late Boomer's here too. Hell yeah, greatest comeback ever.
Yo.
Leaf brother.
That's my Leaf brother right there, man. That's my guy.
Roberto is here. What is up, Roberto? Swag. What? Oh. Thank you, Roberto. Yo, the Jedi's Night's Watch is here as well. Thank you so much for being here, Graham. Awesome guy. If you haven't seen his channel, you must be living under a rock. Really, you really have. So check out his channel and his Instagram as well. Awesome dude. You paid early batch premium, Hobie? No. Plastic Heroes Collectibles sent it over to me to review, but I think I'm just doing a short on that one. Yes. What is up? Danny's here. What is up, Coppers and Drop Beers? Miss y'all tonight.
What?
It's all right, Danny. It's all right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get there without you, but we're missing you very much. Thank you so much, Danny. Loco Lou, what's popping, people? All right, guys. We got to get into some figures now. It's been 30 minutes. I usually like saying hello to everybody. Loco Lou, what is up? Let me get the let's see, share screen, entire screen. Also wanted to make sure to shout out everybody here. Shout out to the Joeys. There's a few people that their membership has expired and haven't taken it off yet. We will get there. But shout out to these people for letting the channel, be able to happen and afford, other things like the stream, the stream subscription. It's like $50 a month now. It's wild. But yeah, so we're going to get into our first figure. We do have K2SO. Now, I know Carlos had something to say about this figure. This figure was like a big thing back in the day. And then we got the KX Enforcer droid, which kind of looked like it, but it wasn't him exactly.
Yeah. It's about the Cassian more than in this one. Okay. But they kind of go hand in hand, I guess, because I feel like it's a nice pair to have between both of them, right? But there's just something about this it speaks more than just Star Wars to me. It's a droid, and I don't know, there's just something about the mechanical aspect of this specific droid that makes me want to cop them, because to me it's more than just a character from Star Wars. It could be a droid from any universe in a specific setting, in many ways. So this is something that I think about when I'm collecting, like that Miles Morales one, the Prowler one, that I'm like, yo, it would fit the reverse seal theme. Like, this would be one that would just go in here just because it's just a robot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not just a robot, but there's something that's very tempting to me, man. And it's I haven't seen Andor yet. I've seen Rogue One, and it was a great movie. I think this is a great great addition to the collection, man. Yeah, it does. But
I really like the glow eyes. What do you think about the eyes?
Oh, bro, the eyes look sick.
They do, right?
They look really cool. That's why I think that's also the other aspect of me wanting to add it to the collection, because I'm like, I think the light up feature, like it would just look so cool displayed somewhere back here. So like, I have these like 4 figures up here, but I would like to replace these figures. I think it's time to start swapping them out to have under the reverse Zeo sign, and I think this would be one of those great candidates for that. The Prowler Miles, like just to have a different representation. I think I have like the 3 main IPs and then RoboCop, because I feel like he's just like an outside franchise outside of the big 3 IPs.
Yeah.
So I think this would replace my Chrome Mando up here for this display. So We'll see.
So is this going to be a cop for
I
you?
think between a cop or a drop, it's a cop for me, man.
Okay.
Not necessarily an immediate cop, but I think this might be down the line, especially because of, like I said, what I have down the line with the other figure that I want to talk about.
I wonder if this is going to have any die cast. Maybe the joints.
Philly could probably help us out with
Yeah.
that one. Philly, what do you recall about the other versions of this one? If you could help us out with that by any chance.
Yeah. I used to own the 1.0 and I don't know what was it got into me, but I sold it. I also sold Jin. So biggest regret. I've been looking forward to this one. I did buy the KX Enforcer droid, and it was drastically different. The KX Enforcer droid had more like a rust type of paint job.
Yeah,
this is more like a matte black.
Oops.
And it's a very cool battle damage effect.
Review
nudes and shit.
No, it's on my notes for the stream.
Oh, it's cute.
Oh, sorry, my dog. Wait, hold on. How do I get the stuff back up?
Okay, I forgot what we're talking about because there's.
All right, there it is.
No.
You said that you had the other version that had like the rustic version.
I had both. I sold both, but I'm glad this one's back because with Andor, it's like Han and Chewie. You can't have one or the other. You gotta have both. Yeah. And we were all kind of dumbfounded when they released this 1.0 and no Andor. I mean, it's like, well, what the hell happened there? I don't understand what happened, but I'm glad we're back here. And it's been almost 9 years since the movie released, and eventually they're gonna come around to it. They're gonna re-release it. But yeah, it's a great figure. It is diecast, Joey. Inside there's parts of it diecast. It has a very hefty, secure, very good feel about it. It's like it's kind of like I'm trying to figure equivalent to something like almost like an Iron Man. If you're holding an Iron Man, it's that heft and the macizo, you know what I mean? So definitely a cop because I've been waiting for this one. I bought the KX Enforcer and I end up selling it again. So this is perfect. It goes with the Andor. Quick little funny tip that I did because the lights are really cool, by the way, the eyes. Yeah. Because I didn't want to
roll them, right? Can't you roll them?
Yes. Yeah. They articulate in the inside.
Yeah.
And because I didn't want to have it plugged into a battery or USB, what I ended up doing is I pull because the helmet in the back pulls out and exposes the battery and the controllers for the eyeballs. If you remove that back part and you have LEDs in the back of the figure, it illuminates the eyes. So I didn't have to
really? Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it was kind of a little cheap trick that I did to kind of give it a good display for that.
So were the I don't know if the lights were like this blue. You see how they kind of have that blue hue to them? Were they like that? You remember?
They were like whitish.
You said you didn't really turn them on though, right?
I turned them on a few times, but this is like 8 years ago.
But, I probably don't remember.
Yeah, but it looked the same. I mean, nothing's. The only thing different I see is the gun. It didn't come with that.
Okay.
Wait, or maybe it did come with a gun. It came with the short range.
Yeah, I remember the short one. Yeah,
but not the long. I'm not sure about the long one.
I mean, dang, it looks good though. I like it. I mean, even though I'm not like a huge fan of this IP, I think it's a really cool droid to have.
What's the price on him right now? Do y'all know by any chance?
I don't know. I'm sure the chat knows the price. Of course, yeah.
I don't know if it's been. I've been so busy today. I didn't even
see. Stacey saying, I will definitely be getting this figure. I started collecting after the original K2SO came out. So I'm pretty excited to get this figure. Yeah, I know this has been like, I think the KX Enforcer droid really held off for a while. I'm glad that this didn't come out right after the KX Enforcer droid because then I've been like, why did
I thought it'd be higher than that? It's actually 265. That's not bad.
That's what I just saw now. 265. When you tell me that this has diecast parts and you're telling me that the weight of this like in hand is going to be great at 265, bro, that's awesome, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I doubt they'll be cheap and take away the diecast parts, but I'm pretty sure they have the same formula. They're not going to change it. It looks the same.
Yeah. I mean, so the diecast would kind of be like right here,
in the joints, and I think it's like the ankles. And the joints are very tight. You know, you're not gonna feel like you're gonna break them if you twist them and move them. So,
265. Yeah, exactly. Dirk, yo, what is up? Appreciate you for letting us know. 265.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy to me. It's a good price.
K2SO is definitely a cop, Danny. I haven't pre-ordered yet, but I will. I said that about the freaking Xenomorph, and I still haven't.
Oh, that Xenomorph is like, I gotta get 2 probably at the end of the day.
Yeah. Sounds too good to be true, right, Walker? Oh my god. 265 plus the 145% tariff.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too. Like,
I wonder if they're gonna tag that onto like the shipping or what they're gonna do. That's weird.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. I want to see what happens, what they do with it. He was one badass droid, yeah. I'm not on the list yet. Yeah, I know. I need to update it and be Dyson. I'm gonna update it next week. I got you. Don't worry. So yeah, man, he looks good. Awesome figure. And then we'll talk about Andor here in a second. But I kind of wanted to break up kind of the Star Wars a little bit.
Ooh, I like this.
We can talk about something that's not Star Wars. Our only thing that is not Star Wars, and that's this. I don't know who's a fan of Pokemon, but hey, I know our generation is, right?
Gotta cop them all.
This one right here, I actually. Oh wait, let me hold on. Sorry, I meant to say. Let me end this. Let me end this K2SO copper drop right here. In poll. So for K2SO, the copper drop poll is at. If it shows me, does it show y'all yet? Sometimes it takes a little bit.
I am not seeing it yet. I don't have that.
It'll pop up here in a minute. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, we have the Ash here. The monster trainer, I guess. The names on these things are wild sometimes.
Hilarious.
Now, Carlos, I don't know if I have got your input on this yet. If you copped or dropped, is this something that you're copping or drop?
Absolute garbage. No, I'm kidding. It's funny. This one brings a funny situation because I think a lot of us grew up watching this, and a lot of us grew up probably been playing the game. I'm sure some people still play the game here and there. And I remember when that Pokemon Go came up, and he was playing that too. So I feel like this is such a franchise that's been around for so long too. That I had a friend who doesn't own no 6-scale figures, and I posted this on my story, and he was like, "Can you please send me the link like ASAP?" And I was like, "Bro, it hasn't even been announced, like released yet." Like the pre-order, like Kit hasn't even put the pre-order or anything like that. And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I got you. I'll send it to you." But yeah, man, this is a cop for me. I think the only thing, okay, somebody brought it up, and it's not a big deal, but it would have been nice. So in the anime, in the cartoon, he flips his hat back.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that with this one.
It looks like it's sculpted on there.
Yeah, so that would have been really cool. Obviously, a Pikachu would have been nice because I feel like Ash needs a Pokemon to go with him. But I guess
I feel like
go ahead.
I feel like you could get one 3D printed very easily.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like
Philly would know how to do that. Like I bet
as
Philly.
As a matter of fact, you just gave me a great idea. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna 3D print a fucking Blastoid, a Charizard, and a freaking. What was the big Bulbasaur one? Was Bulbasaur Venusaur?
Venusaur, yeah.
Venusaur, or was that the second one?
I think it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was.
Get an Onyx. Just get an Onyx.
Bro,
remember Onyx?
The Snorlax.
Snorlax is cool too.
But yeah, this is gonna be a cop for me, 100%.
And I like that it has like the 6-scale Pokeball too.
Yeah, man. And then you could do so many things with it. Like you like, yeah, man.
This is definitely one of those figures, like you said, that is going to bring some people into the hobby.
This is nostalgia at its finest, right here, man.
Yeah,
it's got mixed media. That's always good.
It
gives it a new dimension.
Yeah.
Philly, was Pokemon your thing? Did you like Pokemon?
You know what? I like to say that I was into girls around that time, but Power Rangers was out at the same time, and I like Power Rangers. But yeah, I never got into Pokemon.
Never got into. Okay,
Power Rangers was the shit.
Power Rangers is the shit. Yeah, Zio and I can contest to that. Yeah. But
what is your favorite suit, Philly, from Power Rangers? By the way, sorry to cut you off. What is your favorite suit from a Power Ranger?
The suit?
Yeah, just the suit. Not the character, the suit.
That's a hard question. I would say the classic. You gotta go with Green Ranger, the shield.
Okay.
That shield, when
Okay.
that shield got into the Black Ranger, the Red Ranger, it looks so good in any Ranger. So yeah, Green Ranger is definitely for sure.
Gotcha.
What is up, Sonny? Thank you so much. Yeah, for letting us know. Yeah, the smile is a little bit. The face sculpt is a little bit off, but I mean, if it comes out like this, I'll be okay. Still, it'll still be really cool.
That
to
looks
have.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Now,
It's animated.
would you guys would have been mad if they would have gone with a little bit more realistic take on the face? Because it doesn't seem like
Yeah.
it matches to the body.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, I have. Okay. No, here's the deal. I have anime figures from Naruto that they did a more realistic take on them, and they look really freaking dope. But Ash is a kid, so I think that one would be a little bit more weird. You know what I mean? I think that one would be a little bit too weird. So I do like more of the animated look than the realistic approach for this specific version of him. Because it would just be kind of.
But I mean, third party companies have been known to provide you with. Well, actually, this one does have two separate head sculpts. Maybe they could have added a third one, where was been a little more realistic take on it.
More
That would
realistic,
have been not so
maybe.
bad. It kind of pleased to people, but I'm surprised they didn't. So.
I like how he has like the Pokedex too.
The Pokédex to me, man, was dope.
What is that?
The
I don't know.
base.
The base. Oh,
The
wow.
base.
The base.
I mean,
bro.
even I know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Come on, Joey. You get to it.
It's
Yeah.
where you have drones take off, right?
Yeah.
Bro, could you the pants look kind of funny in certain pictures, I'm not gonna lie, but go
Okay.
full right there.
Okay.
Maybe not.
He's got high waters.
Yeah, they just look kind of funny sometimes.
His feet
but
look so small.
yeah.
Oh, and I like how he has like the badges right here for the Pokedex thing. I barely saw that. That's cool. That is cool.
That would have been cool if he came with the pins inside his jacket. That would have been dope.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been dope. I don't know if he carried them inside his jacket or if it was a wallet thing. I don't remember anymore.
He needs a monster for the monster trainer. He does. That'd be wild if they just gave us like an accessory pack and it's like all the Pokemon, like at least 3 of them, like a Squirtle, Pikachu, and something else. Charmander.
Charmander starters. Yeah.
I want Mewtwo to get with that. See, I'm telling you, you could make like I'm pretty sure there's 3D printers out there that
100%
that could do it.
Yeah, I mean, you could do them on a regular printer, man. On a regular printer, you can print out those Pokemon. So it's not that bad. Yeah.
Sell a pack. Yeah. There you go.
Dang, that'd be cool. I feel like Zach's Wonderland could do that really good as well.
Oh, 100%.
Just sucks painting it though. My Deadpool needs his Pokeball. You could literally do anything with.
Well, with certain 3D printers, they automatically feed the color filament. So I've seen people 3D print the Pokemons with the filament already made, and they look really great. Yeah, so you don't even have to worry about painting it most of the time.
Okay, I have to look at some. It's cool to think it's a 50-50 that I might get it. I would love to get Flintstones or the Jetsons in 1/6 or Popeye. Yeah, I think I've seen some custom Popeyes before.
See, for me, it's always been the one character. Some characters that I've always wanted are the Beetleborgs, because those would be so cool die cast.
Those are cool. Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they were like
that Beetleborgs.
Yeah, there was around the time of the Power Rangers too.
Okay.
And
VR Troopers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit was fucking. Those look cool. Those look cool.
CSA clips. They would never do that, but and it's not because they don't want to. It's more because the license for this is so hard to get for Pokemon. They're kind of like Nintendo. Are they the same? They're not the same, but Pokemon's a hard one to get.
So here's a question for you too, because we're talking about realistic, head sculpt and anime head sculpt.
Yeah.
When you're buying, like for me personally, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but personally for me, when I buy an action figure, I've been having I've been steering away from more animated figures, and this one right here breaks the mold when it comes to realistic looking and animated, but something like the Mondo Batman and stuff like that, it's just they seem like it just takes the level of the realism a notch down.
Mhm.
But this one, see, you got a good combination of realism with the mixed media,
Yeah.
and you have the anime face, and this definitely brings to a similar level to this one over here, to the Spider-Man 2099. But
Yeah.
do you guys prefer to keep it animated, like almost Mondo-ish animated, or do you guys like it when they go in a level of realism, when they give you mixed media and even like give you a little more of a realistic face with maybe some shading and some, paint apps from what normally you used to watch in the cartoon?
I
What do
feel
you guys
like
prefer?
I feel like I would just like it exactly like this because if you make it too realistic, you're going to end up with like a Sonic. When they try to make Sonic too realistic,
Mhm.
and it kind of failed. But then they
It did.
went kind of back a little bit, and they had
It's a
like
balance.
perfect. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. It's a balance. I mean, they did go back to it, and it was classic. You're right. I mean, there is that nostalgia about it where it takes you out of it. What about you, Ezio?
Dude, so I have obviously obviously the Into the Spider-Verse figures are a little bit like of a hybrid, like you said, right? But I have the Rocket toy figures that I love, and they have a more realistic take. Would the animated version be different? My eyes don't know better. Unless I have like them side by side to be able to compare. It's very difficult because the S Hero Batman that I have is like straight ripped out of the fucking series, and it looks freaking great, dude. I think that is one of the. I've had a lot of people come into this room and they look at it and they're like, "Holy shit!" Like out of all the fucking figures, they come back and they still look at this Batman. They're like, "Holy shit, this Batman looks crazy," because it looks like it was ripped straight out of the animated series.
Which one do you have? The black insignia or the yellow and
Both,
black?
both. I have both.
Okay.
But they always keep going back to the black suit one. This one right here. This one right here. I think this one was just done so well. I think partially has to do with that cape, man. But I don't know, man. To me, it just looks like it was ripped. I mean, it looks like it was stripped right out of the series. And honestly, I love that aspect of it because it's a little bit different from all the realism of the movies, right? Like I already have the realism from the movies. To have a representation of a show from my childhood in 6 scale is a win. And when it looks like this, bro, like this one is just one of my favorites. I think they just did it so well. I like the other one better, but this one surprised me the most.
Yeah, I decided to not to purchase those, because of Jazzing's commitment to that one. It's great. I was almost tempted, even with the Superman and the Wonder Woman. That's coming out soon. But for me, it's really weird. For me, it's just I like to have some level of detail in the figure, even if it's a cartoon. For some reason, just to keep it consistent with the collection, and that's just my opinion. And believe me, I tried collecting Mondo. I tried collecting, I even tried selling you that Mondo Batman that I didn't want in my collection anymore, and because it clashed really bad with my collection. It didn't seem like it didn't seem to go well with it. But that's just my opinion. But you could have a whole selection of animated figures and have your own section, and that's perfectly fine. But so for me, in regards to that, in the Batman, the Jazz Inc. one, do you guys like the body that they're going for, or did you like the first?
The newer one looks much better than the original one from the proportions. I do think that looks really, really great. It looks more like the Mondo proportions, in my opinion, a little bit more similar to that, but with the mixed media. I do think that aspect of Mondo is, for me, was an eyesore because it felt like a Marvel Legend, right? Like that's exactly. what came to my eye, because I used to have Marvel Legends, a ton of Marvel Legends, and so when I came to 6 scale, I wanted the fabric, and so that's why I like this Batman, because it comes with that fabric, but it just looks like it was done by McFarlane or the old DC Collectibles line, but in that fabric. Now, what Jazz Inc. is doing with that animated Batman, it looks incredible. I'm probably gonna pick it up down the line. I just honestly, I'm a sucker for Batman, so I'm gonna pick up, especially the animated series. Like to me, that was my favorite. Kevin Conroy to me is, the voice of Batman. Like that, nobody did it better than his voice, man, in my opinion. And so, I don't mind having like the multiple representations of him. Like even because I even have the Arkham game version of him. And it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy the amount of freaking Batmans that we're gonna get later on. But
I know I'm ready for the couple I have on pre-order too.
Philly, I would love if Jazz Inc. later on gave us a Batman Beyond from the animated series.
That'd be cool.
That would be fire. That would be fire.
That'd be cool.
Because that's one that I really want.
Look, they could have done this too on this figure. Where's the Great Ball and the Master Ball? Those are different Pokemon balls. That would have been easy to do. They're pretty iconic as well.
I wonder if they'll do more with this, or they're just gonna leave it at here.
They probably know that a lot of this stuff you could just 3D print. They probably just know that, and they're just gonna.
Yeah.
And it was a good price. I don't think it was. I think it was about 150 or so. Blur Dad Life is here. Yo, Blur Dad Life, what is up? I think this works for what it is. Yeah, I agree, SB. I saw SG Collectibles was in here saying, what did he say? Where was it? Or no, Kiwi Collector was here. I just want to say hello to Kiwi. How are you? 12-inch saying, I'm old. I have no connection to Pokemon or Power Rangers. He-Man cartoons sucked in the 80s, but are great in this century. Animation in G.I. Joe and Transformers was bad in the 80s. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I would not know. I'd love to see some 6-scale Detective Pikachu-esque Pokemon with him, with all those skin textures. Yeah. I haven't seen Detective Pikachu, but I remember seeing a lot of the trailers.
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
Yeah. If I bought this Pokemon Ash, I'd pose it with a Deadpool kicking his ass. Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yo, Myron, glad to see you here.
Yo.
Our guy, Myron. Appreciate you. Haven't seen you in a while, but I have seen you on Instagram chilling. Make sure you check him out on Instagram as well. Mm-hmm. Finally, I am able to catch a live stream of Collector Joey and Zio at the same time. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah, Myron. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome guy. He looks cool, but I have no attachment to Pokemon. Yeah, it's like a hit or miss. Some people do, like, this is like their bloodline of childhood. And then some people just never got into it. It really does depend on, like, when you really were born, I guess you could say.
I will say that I collected a few Pokemon cards, even though I watched Pokemon, like, forever. But yeah. I still played more Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I did Pokemon. I never even learned how to play Pokemon, actually.
Would you get a Yugi, though?
I would get a Yugi. I'd want a Yugi and then a Kaiba. Here with Pikachu, with Ash, it's like I get Ash. Who else do I want to pair him with? Right? Like, put him with Brock and Misty, or am I gonna put him with Gary or Professor Oak or?
Dang, all the names.
I don't know. Like, what am I gonna do? But Yugi, I could pair with Kaiba. That would look sick.
Yeah,
sick.
Blue ice. My chat's running a little bit slow. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Yeah, the Ash Copper drop was like terrible for the coppers.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. So drop is at 73% for this one, and cop is at 26%. That's 34 votes. So you know what? I will just be in the minority on that one.
Rince is definitely Brock because he's saying Nurse Joy.
Nurse Joy, yeah. Dang, all those names are like bringing back memories. Damn.
We should see how many Pokemons we could name one day, like on a stream. Just like see how many. I bet you Austin could remember a shitload of them.
I bet it's just whenever whenever I'm on the spot like that, I will not remember that many things. Like if you name an awesome song that everybody knows, and you ask me what's the name of it, I probably would be like, I don't know, Mm-hmm. I saw Commander Green here as well. What is up, Commander Green? Thank you so much for being here, Harold. Awesome guy. Check him out on Instagram as well. Puts up amazing pictures.
Yeah, dude, he's been killing it in the Star Wars shots.
Yeah, I mean, he always does. He's insane. Yeah, childhood right there. Yeah, I know. There's like generations of these different characters. Like GI Joe is more of that generation, and then this is kind of ours as well.
Transformers was I got to see
Transformers
like
is like all the way through. I think.
yeah, I got to see our version of Transformers Cybertron, I think, and as a kid, man, I remember watching that. And Philly, did you watch Transformers too?
The cartoons, or
Yeah, the cartoons.
yeah, I grew up with Transformers, GI
Oh,
Joe,
shit.
He-Man,
Was
Thundercats.
Bumblebee a character in Transformers for y'all? He's always been a character.
Yeah,
See,
he's been a main character. Yeah.
For me, growing up, he was not a character. It was Hotshot instead of him. So I only knew of Hotshot. So when I first saw the Transformers Michael Bay, I was like, where the fuck is Hotshot? Who the fuck is Bumblebee? Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
So it's just so funny to find that out now. Like, yeah.
That's
I was like, what? Like, what's Bumblebee? Like, I don't know. So
It's really weird because in the Transformers world, they have like, one character, and then sometimes they have two different names. Like you have Megatron with Galvatron, and it's the same guy.
yes, yeah. That was confusing at times too.
Blitzwing with Starscream. I'm like, it's like,
Yeah,
it's the same characters.
Yeah, there was a couple. I think there was probably one for Jetfire too, but I can't off the top of my head, right? Yeah.
Jazz.
Yeah. So I remember going back and like trying to find the toys. I was like, why the fuck does that look like this character, but it's under this name? You know what I mean? And I was like, what? Like I was so confused. Man. I was just a kid. No internet too to Google shit. Like, come on.
I don't know how we survived, honestly. I have no idea. But we are going on to the next figure now. I wanted to talk about Ash a little bit. That one was pretty cool. But we have this guy right here, Cassian Andor. So this, I don't know how much of a fan, Philly. I don't know if you're a big fan of Andor or anything. Are you?
He has a big ass tattoo. This guy on his shoulder, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. No, I'm just a fan of the actor in general. He's a good,
Diego Luna, right?
Latino, yeah. He does great work, and it's good to see an actor in that situation. Just like kind of like other actors we see, like what's his name, Moon Knight. It's like he's really good too.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac.
This looks good. I mean, I know a lot of people really wanted this one. Like everybody kept asking for it, and it's really cool that they finally did it, and they gave you a K2SO with it, which is even better. At first I thought that like holster on his side was for like a hatchet, but it's for his gun. But it looks like it was for a hatchet. I mean, the tailoring looks good. It looks like you could take off that vest and give him kind of two different looks right here, like the yellow vest. So you got that.
That looks cool. The pilot. I think it's the pilot vest.
Yeah. Oh, it's the pilot vest. Okay.
A lot of people are kind of upset that they're not including that trench coat like in the movie originally. Yeah. But I'm sure a lot of third-party companies are going to hop in that train.
Topo's going to hop on that. Topo's going to be there.
See, and look at this hair. It's done really good. The hair's done awesome.
Why, thank you, Joey.
Of course, it looks like Carlos's without the face. Why can't we get a sculpted Anakin? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But we'll talk about that, like I said, a little bit for the last thing.
That is interesting.
But here's something that a lot of people saw is this tease of Jyn Erso. Now, are we thinking this is a 2.0 coming?
Yes.
If you zoom in, I mean, I owned the original. I sold it years ago. But if you zoom in, her face is a little more fuller with more detail.
Okay.
And it looks like those are definitely movable eyes right there.
Yeah, you can always tell with the depth as well.
Yeah. So yeah, that's definitely a 2.0.
They look good, I guess.
And they didn't even try to hide it. They just put it right there. They put it right in front.
Would you cop her a Jyn Erso if she came out?
I've been waiting for. Yeah, I mean, I sold the old one a long time ago, and I'm kind of glad because it was peeling. But yeah, I'll take her because she's awesome.
Yeah. So for Andor, what is cop for sure? For sure, cop for you, Philly.
All three.
All three.
Cop.
Damn. Damn.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice looking 3 though. It is.
That's a very classy looking 3 right
It
there.
is.
Like
Oh, yeah.
that's quality.
Yeah.
That's quality right
It
there.
is.
I mean, the film is really in the top, if not 3, 5 movies of Star Wars. Content.
Oh
So
yes,
it's
100%.
definitely gonna have this.
Yes, quality wise, it's definitely up there, man. Quality wise,
I have Krennic and I have not let him go because
I feel like if Krennic they announced another one, that shit would
Oh, yeah.
pop too, man. That shit would.
I
pop.
bet that would be a freaking. They would do limited on that. I bet
That actor is underrated too, man. That actor is
Oh, yeah.
underrated. He's
the
underrated.
villain was underrated. He was good too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cassian Andor head sculpt.
I'm gonna watch this movie tonight. Not tonight. Sorry, this weekend. This weekend.
This Cassian is perfect. I can't wait to see the poll whenever we get to it. I believe I put a poll. Let me make sure I did. Yeah, there's
Just don't deviate too much from the sculpt Hot Toys. Just keep it clean, please.
Yeah. The head sculpt looks really good. Yeah, I'm glad a lot of people are liking this one, and I'm glad that they finally gave it to us, and there's no like really, as much as I've seen conflicting, like nobody really doesn't like the sculpt or anything like that. I fully anticipate an Andor series figure, as one is Rogue One. Yeah, this one, it's weird because K2SO was Andor. It said Andor on the bottom of it for some reason, but this one doesn't say Andor. It's for Rogue One, which is weird.
Quite interesting.
Pre-order already, can't wait. How much was this one? Do you guys remember?
I don't know. I haven't pre-ordered.
I would say like 270 something. 270 something.
I'll pull it up. Yeah, if a famous actor had sculpt and another $50 to it, yeah,
305. 305 or
275.
275.
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Tried pre-order an Andor and K2SO, but I couldn't find a working sideshow.
Wow, that I find those prices right now seem kind of cheap. I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess because my last payment was the freaking big ass Venom, and that shit was like $500. So,
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
finally
guess-
paid it off?
Yeah. So, well, I didn't pay it all off at once, guys. Come on.
I know. Well, I know you got it like that. So I mean, look at your haircut. You're fresh every month.
Oh my god.
Or, I mean, every week.
That's-
Spice
Yeah,
Runners in the
that's like a
building.
sick.
I know Spice Runners with Calvin.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
So,
at Disneyland right now, eating
yeah.
churros.
Damn.
I hope Genoso 2.0 isn't dead in tease. Yeah, we've been getting a few of those actually. They will most likely, Myron saying, they will most likely announce the Andor figures by next week during the celebration of the Japan or season 2 premiere of Andor. They'll announce them during May the 4th.
Bro, that little yellow on his vest and the yellow on the droid is popping right now. That so nice, man. So nice.
275, 265. Yeah, they were about the same price.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what else they're going to come out with for the celebration. You know,
How many slots do they have left on that little poster? Do you know?
I thought it was already kind of filled up, and they just kept coming out with shit.
Well, they still have May the 4th to fucking drop by in a month. So
I mean, you already gave us Dark Side Anakin, and even a year ago, you gave us what everybody wanted was the diecast Grievous. Everybody wanted that.
I think a 2.0 Revenge of the Sith Obi is coming.
That would be another one that they should do because the one I have,
It's gonna be
needs an
him.
upgrade. Yeah,
Be that or Yoda.
I'll
You
take
know
Yoda.
who they really should add because we're getting all this Anakin action is they definitely need to add Dooku, a 2.0 refresh version of it.
Yeah, that's an easy one, especially after they had kind of like shown all those villains for when they were doing that whole Sith thing. Remember that?
Yeah.
They had shown that Dooku again and stuff.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be a bad one either.
Yeah, and we say May the 4th. I see Matt saying May the 4th. I think that we're gonna get some things for Revenge of the 5th. I think we'll get stuff the next day since it's Revenge of the Sith. You know
And it's also the 30th, 20th anniversary of Revenge of the
yeah, that's
Sith.
what I mean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They look great. Yeah, they do look great together. They did Andor finally now. Now bring Wong. Wong would be another good one as well. I bet they'd nail Wong.
100%.
Sith appearance Darth Vader was the last exclusive. I don't know. I have no idea, but I feel like they'll still come out with more. Civ, my guy.
You don't know.
Appreciate you for being here, Civ, as always. But yeah, let me see what we're at on the poll here. We do have 25 votes, so that's a good amount of votes. And wow, guys, this is
like 98%. What?
This is something that that's a
95.
72% cop. God dang, I didn't expect that.
Complete opposite of Ash Ketchum,
right? It kind of is. 72% cop, drop at 28%, polls at 25 votes. So, yeah, good amount of size. Everybody really likes this, and it's kind of a big W for Hot Toys during Star Wars, all the celebration and stuff. But we got one more Star Wars figure to talk about, and that's going to be the one that we were blindsided with just out of nowhere. We got this dark side Anakin. I mean, guys, we knew that we were getting this at some point, but sometimes Hot Toys drops something, and it's more of the timing that surprises us when they drop it. You would think they would drop this on May the 5th. That would make the most sense.
Yeah.
But no, they gave it. That's why I'm like, what else? What else could they give us? We got the Darth Vader, aka Dark Side Anakin, aka this looks just like the other one except with red eyes and a different mouth. This for me, I'm gonna put Copper Drop in the chat while I'm at it. This for me is I don't know if we could really say cop or drop because y'all know this is gonna be a bitch.
I mean, it's more of like, are you gonna try to cop or are you just gonna let it go? You know?
Yeah, but I'm gonna just put cop. So if you want to vote in here with us, you can. Cop means you're gonna. You know what? I'll even put cop / try. So.
Well, here's a little some information that will hopefully help with everybody that wants to get this. Is it's gonna be a B. I know that already. Yeah. But if you don't get it, and if you do have the regular one,
oh yeah,
OT Customs is gonna offer. They're gonna do the eyes and sell them. And they're a little more accurate. They're more yellow and in detail. He's really awesome. Just check him out on Instagram. But you can always do that and replace him with the other one, with even your old school. I mean, even with your regular Anakin, and
that's what I'm gonna
do. Dark
do.
Side. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do too. Because it's just, I don't know. This just seemed a little weird. And here's the thing: is don't we see him like this too when he fights Obi-Wan? Because I was going to say we usually see him with the hood on. And they're afraid to put the hood on because they don't want to mess up the hair.
I don't think anybody will, man. You can't cover that beautiful hair. It's interesting. I thought the same thing though. The hood. I was like, why is there no pictures of him with the hood? But
I hope it's just not. I mean, the hood is always a bitch to like try to make it look good, and it looks good. I like it, but it is kind of more of the same of the regular Anakin that we got.
I knew they're gonna add a base, a separate different base, but it just looks so cheap.
Yeah, I like the first, but to me this looks too samurai-ish.
Yeah,
not
the
like
Mustafar one.
Yeah,
did you like the Mustafar one? That was really cool.
100%. The LED function,
It
was just so much more value. It told more of a story versus this. Like that's literally like imagine they gave you the Mustafar one and then they released Obi on a Mustafar base. That would like separate it, and now you have him on the
and combine them together.
Oh my god! You see, like that warrants something. I
was just thinking the same things, like maybe do like a how where they're both fighting in the little arena, split it in half and add one to Obi and another one to Anakin, and put it together.
Obviously, Obi's is like millimeters higher, and then you're like it's over.
There's a guy. I don't know if you guys have seen this picture floating around, but it's like in a it's like in a DF60, not DTOF, module case. It's in a DF60, and it's like a thing that he put in there, and it's like has a lava at the bottom, and then like up top, it's like I had the chance to buy that exact one. He lives over here. He lives over here close, and he was selling it on Facebook Marketplace, but it was like $300. I was like, it's not worth.
Oh, was it Legacy?
No. It was just like
was
a
amazing.
random dude that had it.
Oh.
And
Some random dude.
yeah, he just posted it on the marketplace.
Bro,
and
honestly,
I'm gonna buy
man,
it.
like this is one of those movies where like you watch it and you're like, bro, like you know what's gonna happen, but part of you is like, hey, bro, what if he would have stayed good? You know, like what if he wouldn't have turned? Like it's just
He needs to
interesting.
turn though. It's his.
You guys seen that
Sorry.
musical? They turn into the fighting the whole fight
No.
musical.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna forward you that. It's hilarious. They turn the whole entire, like the whole scene when they're fighting.
Yeah.
They turn it into a rock and roll musical, and they're literally singing all the lines. I'll forward it to you guys. You can check it out.
I already have the lightsaber Anakin on pre-order. On PO for the standard edition, so I'm good. I just swap out the eyes. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are probably gonna do is just swap out those eyes. I bet. What's his name? Who's making it again? I forgot.
OT Customs.
OT Customs, yeah, because I saw him do it. I saw him like putting it in different figures. It looked good. So I'm gonna cop those from him as well. This is the
Clinton Martin's comment. This is funny. It is true, man. It does remind me of that.
I'm going to wait for the sculpted version. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do a sculpted version though, Stacey. I'm not sure. I'm just not a fan of the rooted hair. It seems like it would be way too much maintenance. It could. I mean, if you need to futz it, it probably could.
Yeah, conditioner it every so often.
The first artisan Anakin is coming.
Moose.
I'm pretty sure Moose bought this one. You got shipping notification already, Moose Stream?
This 65? Part was funny.
65 on. Oh, it's already up. Philly, is it already up?
The eyes.
It is. I think he might already put a pre-order window.
Oh shit! I need to go do that. Even though 65 is kind of a lot for some eyes.
That's a lot.
He knows that people want it though. The Dio piece reminds me of the stupid knife that Rey uses in the Rise of Skywalker.
Remind me of that.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's the one that she used to like point towards like the Death Star parts that fell down to find where that little map thing is at.
Yeah, I forgot that. Dang. Yeah, so this is not feeling like an actual artisan figure. I mean, it's not.
That base it down.
Those Sith eyes look more like he has pink eye than rather he's Sith.
I think so too. Yeah, it looked like they tried too hard to let us know that he's like, this is different. You know, they brighten them up a little bit. But I'm glad that they're not showing that hair that they showed from the first prototype that we saw. That was a little bit more lighter, thinner. They're showing what you actually.
This hair still looks lighter than the one that we actually got. The release, I think, from the pictures I was looking at.
You would think that they heard that we were complaining that we are not really getting a DX figure anymore, and they would be like, "All right, let me throw some genuine leather on there."
But it's dark side Anakin, bro. They know
they'll buy anything.
No, yeah, they're like, "Yo, bro, these people are gonna buy it anyways. It's gonna sell out in minutes anyways." Like. They could have given us this figure with no base, and people would have still bought this shit. You know this.
I still think they might an ultimate version might come up with maybe a half burnt sculpt with leather and all that stuff, and kind of bring it back to because they're gonna squeeze that juice as much as they can.
Yeah,
I know. Obviously, they're making a shitload of money off this guy, but like, when I got my Rocket Toys figure, it comes with swappable eyes. It has 3 pairs of swappable eyes.
Really?
Like, yeah, like this is insane to me. I mean, it's not insane because it's a money grab, obviously, but like the idea that there's already figures with eyes that you can swap out is so cool, man. This would be like the next level for Hot Toys to be able to do that without making it this insufferable.
I mean, a lot of people are. I mean, this thing sold out everywhere where you can get from Hong Kong. I mean, it's and it went for a lot. I think it went for like 1,000, 800 to 1,000 already.
It's like a $900 average, I think, from all the prices I was seeing.
And whenever this thing drops, like, and after all said and done on Sideshow, that price is just gonna go up if you didn't get it, and you got to pay for it.
If you get this on Sideshow, is this still like a 2-year wait thing too, or what?
I don't know. It seems like it's ready already because it's a Japan edition exclusive.
Well, the figure alone, the Anakin figure, took a long time. So, and I knew they were making different versions of it. That's why they took forever, because these are ready to go. So yeah, they're coming in, but they'll probably just take a month or two to get to the ships and over here.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a Deadpool, like where 300 come out, and then we'll wait for the other ones.
Damn.
I mean, Sideshow already put up the video for the regular one. Them unboxing it, so that might mean that we're getting that soon.
This is interesting.
It is. So, but if we do get another Anakin, then I'll kind of be Anakin out, honestly.
I mean, I'll just say that
even if it's sculpted,
somebody tries to go for it, and then I can just your minds.
I mean, if it's sculpted and it's like a dark side sculpted, they should have just did it right here. You know, they should have just done it already.
I'm surprised they didn't, because this is the only one they, aside from Black Widow, that didn't do both versions.
Yeah. Red Eye did what is it? Red Eye
Decepticon
Anakin. So I suck at reading so bad. It's wild.
They didn't do a sculpted for the regular Anakin, right?
The what?
No.
The regular Anakin?
Oh no,
right?
nuh-uh.
No.
It must be something with the IP, or they're just holding back. I don't know.
I think they just weren't. I think they just weren't ready, and they just said, "Oh, you know what? The demand's too high. Let's just go with Joker next." And Joker was next, and then from there they had decided to give the option, except for like one or two figures. I think it was that and Black Widow, because I know Black Widow wasn't.
Black Widow is gonna look nice, man.
Oh yeah.
If it comes out how it looked, you know. No,
I think it'll come out like. Here's the thing: is based on what I see on the hair coming out from the production line, they have that perm, like, you know, chick goes to the, you know, hair salon perm style down to the T. It's the hairy getting out of bed, messy, nappy hair look that they can't get it right, because you have to fuss with it. You have to, you know, mess with it, and that's why the prototype was so vastly different of Anakin. You know, with the production line, because they literally fussed with that probably for hours to get that prototype right. And with the production line coming in, like, it looks like he just came out of a perm station. You're gonna have to fuss with it and mess with it. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Moose, you didn't have to. You're already a channel member, but I appreciate you so much for that, Moose. $5 bomb. Thank you.
Damn.
No. Awesome guy. Him and figure in a bubble. I bought an artisan. I bought an artisan Joker from the marketplace for less than Sideshow price, and the artisan imposter Joker for $406 shipped on eBay, best price possible. I mean, I haven't seen how much those imposter Jokers are going for. Are they going for a little bit more? I haven't seen.
I don't know, but
I think a lot of people started liking that one when it got in hand.
Yeah, I was telling Mike that his looks really freaking dope, and the pictures that I see him with, I'm like, yo, that if I was a bigger fan of the Dark Knight series, I think I would have copped that one a little bit.
I should have. I canceled mine, but I should have. 406 shipped though is really good, way better than Sideshow. But Moose, appreciate you. You don't have to, man. You really don't. Channel members already amazing, but you get one of these though.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Yes, sir. Man, I love that movie. It's crazy. But now, like, us doing this every time I see that show, that part just reminds me of Copper Drop. I think it's funny that no one crying about tariffs when trying to get this figure. I know, right? Like, everybody's talking about these tariffs, but everybody's over here spending $1,000 on this figure. You know,
they're stressed out right now with this figure. Right now, people are stressed out with this fucking figure.
Yeah, I think this is going to release very fast. Yeah, I think so too, Walker. How crazy? You're almost saying how crazy would it be if they get announced, or if they announced a sculpted Revenge of the Sith Anakin with the light and dark side sculpt with the figure? That'd be crazy too.
That would be cool.
That would be
cool.
Damn. Then people would kind of be forced to buy two if you want a light side and a because you can't just have. Take the sculpt off, it would look kind of weird, you know, if you want both.
Damn. Cool,
It's kind of like with the Wolverine. It's not about the money.
Not about the money.
We don't got Danny here today. You can't say eBay here. I know eBay's scary. Hey, I finally bought a 12 scale figure though. I finally did it. I pulled the trigger.
In our Dark Knight?
No. The Mafex Toby.
Mafex,
whatever it's called. I never really bought like a 12 scale figure like that, and so I was like, "Man,
damn,
this looks
bro,
good."
You're working backwards from where I started.
Right?
That's where I started. That you know what, bro? It's crazy that my first figure, like, pretty much going into the hobby, like when I actually started collecting, was Mafex back like in 2016. Like that was my first figure. It wasn't Marvel Legends. It wasn't DC Collectibles. Dude, and nobody knew about them at the time. I just went on Amazon one time and I saw these figures and I was like, damn, bro, these figures look dope. And I was like, damn, they're $90 though. Like, what the fuck? And then I was like, fuck it. I was like, fuck it, right? Like, they look so dope. And that was the start of a beautiful hobby.
Yeah. I mean,
Insane.
They even have like people that make custom heads for the Toby as well. That
yeah,
look
man,
amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot more custom work in the 112 than there is in the 1.6,
and it's a lot cheaper. I'll tell you that. It's a lot cheaper,
bro. It's a fraction of the price, man. I mean, you go buy a Spider-Man figure for $20.
Yeah,
25 now. I don't know what Marvel Legends are priced at now with everything, but and then some companies are really good.
Yeah, Tosco in our Batman is going to blow your minds. I mean,
yeah,
I've seen a lot of those unboxings and it looks amazing.
It looks really good.
Mine was NECA and Simpsons.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
We have 56 people still in here. Appreciate y'all.
Damn.
Hit that like. I don't really have anything else to talk about tonight. We went an hour and 30, 3 of us. Let me take this off the screen. Dang. Yeah. Don't really have nothing else to talk about. It was a crazy week. Now since Anakin dropped, all I'm waiting for is Black Suit Toby. That's all I'm waiting for. And
BBS Batman for me.
Philly, are you getting the Black Suit Toby?
You know what? I didn't pre-order it, but I'm sure I can snag it somewhere else. But yeah, because it's on waitlist already, right?
Yeah.
I
see a lot of people getting conversions on that one.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean it's let's see. I'm curious to see what they do with the if they really gonna fix it or not. You guys think they're gonna fix it or no?
I feel like they're gonna do something, man.
I'm like 80% sure. I keep hearing things about like a body swap. I keep hearing things about that.
Okay,
we'll see, man. We'll see. Right now. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm with you. My really anticipated one is BVS 2.0 too.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at right there. That's where I'm at. But I was gonna say about that Spidey is that it's hard for me to even get hyped over a Hot Toy Spider-Man for Toby after I've been seeing some fire ass customs being done. like that, not even the head sculpt, even the body swaps that I've been seeing, and the neck seams being just like completely gone. Those Spideys, I think it was my boy Calf, Anthony Calf. Man, that Spider-Man looks fire. That is
he really worked hard on that one.
Yeah, man.
Did you guys see the acoustic plastic Bloodsport Van Damme? Are you guys into that movie, or you know what the movie is about? No,
I think Valkyrie Magnus sent me that figure, but I haven't seen that movie. I haven't seen that movie.
It's it's kind of old, but not only that, but they decided to sell the body they're making, which is think of it as a Bane. You have the 2.0 Bane, right, Zio?
Yeah.
But it's a full body that you can you use it for any customized thing you want to do, and it looks good. It looks really good. If you get a chance, take a look at it. And I purchased 3 of them.
Damn,
so I can have a stock. That wasn't too bad. They're like about $130 on their website. And I know Sideshow just added the Jean-Claude Van Damme Bloodsport on their website. So if take a look at it. It's really cool. It comes with 3 head sculpts, movable eyes, but I'm particularly excited for their Conan the Barbarian and the Crow.
Cool. Ooh.
Yeah, they're doing the Brendan Lee Crow, and I don't know if you guys own any of those figures. I have the what is it? The John Wayne True Grit, and they're pretty cool. I mean, they're the first that came out with the magnetic base. They came out with magnetic base. This figure is a little older, but it's a cool figure. I mean, it's
Looks cool.
definitely has its presence and
That's fire.
but they do more like kind of like classic stuff, like
Mhm.
not Black Panther, the Pink Panther, old movie. Just
Mhm.
for us old farts, all the old IPs that we grew up with. So
Every time I say
Bloodsport,
Bloodsport, I think of like Suicide Squad.
Bloodsport.
yeah, no, this is it was like a Kumite kind of like Mortal Kombat, Enter the Dragon type of movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. So
Yeah.
in fact, I think that's when they were trying to make Mortal Kombat. Originally, they were trying to have Jean-Claude Van Damme make a game instead of Mortal Kombat. They're going to do a Jean-Claude Van Damme game, and I think he was filming either that or some other movie, and he canceled it. And they ended up just doing Mortal Kombat and used Johnny Cage as Jean-Claude Van Damme inspiration. It's a little inside, info for that. But if you get a chance, check it out. If you're a customizer, if you wanna get a realistic, seamless body, it looks pretty cool. It has a lot of good details on it.
Good.
Damn, Philly, your collection's wild. Every time I see it, I love it. Do you still have the rotating turntable in there?
I do, but I took it off because I'm gonna extend my display to a 48-inch by 48-inch display where it's gonna be able. I'm gonna be able to put that
Holy
platform,
shit.
and I'm gonna put a Batmobile in there where it'll turn 360 degrees
Holy
constantly.
48
And I'm gonna put
by 48 inches fire. That's
and
cool.
I'm gonna put a bunch of. It's gonna be like a multi dimensional bat cave. So I'm gonna put a bunch of random Bruce Wayne's, a bunch of random Alfreds, and just kind of throw it in there.
I wish I had more space for stuff like that, man.
Yeah,
I can't.
Oh my gosh, that'd be the dream.
I can't really display. I want to display the tumbler. It's like up here, just sitting up here the whole time. But I really love the tumbler just out and about.
You could extend out this much. That's not that bad. Another 24 inches.
Yeah. I want to move because right behind the module cases is the garage. So I feel like I could knock that wall out and push it into the garage because we have another separate garage in the back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But just push it out and it would look really cool with the depth and everything. Behind.
For people that are running out of room, I'm actually been considering using double-sided display cases, like wall partitions. Because if you're running short out of room, you can always put a display, in the middle of the room or somewhere where it cuts the room in half or partitions.
Yeah.
But you can also do a double-sided display and it'll duplicate your space twice as much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because think of it, because we all have displays, but the back of it is just it's a wall.
It's the wall. Yeah.
But if you do a wall partition display where you can have acrylic on both sides, that'd be really cool, and it'll give you double the space for anybody that's losing space. Because I know we're all running out of space soon.
I'm in a 10 by 10 room. I don't think I can do that. But I appreciate y'all spending time tonight. I mean, we didn't go as long as we usually do. I mean, we didn't have much really to talk about besides that Anakin and all the other Star Wars figures. But hopefully we get some more fire this week coming up. Philly, did you want to let people know what you have going on your channel? Do you have anything coming on?
Right now, like I said, I'm adding the 48 by 48, so I'm gonna do a rehaul of my whole collection. It's already been, what was it, a year since February since I did a collection tour.
I was about to ask, are you gonna do one?
I initially was trying to do the one, but obviously the year anniversary passed, so I may do one more close to Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con around that time.
Yeah.
And it'll be that 48 by 48 partition with the whole display, rotating Batmobiles and all that stuff. So that'll come up soon. Along with I'm still currently working on the Jazzing Batmobile video.
I know you're gonna kill it. You always do.
I know. It's just I've been taking my time with it because it's like when you get stuck, you kind of like, okay, either I put something that I'm not happy with, or just take my time with it and just go along as it goes along. And I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. I've been adding scenes with remember those pictures of the old Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
the old Bruce Wayne with the suits.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yes.
I recorded that too, part of the video, so you'll have some young Bruce Wayne, some young older Bruce Wayne, and so it'll be a cool video. Hopefully, I'll get it out soon. And other than that, not much. I'm loving the photography, the diorama building. That's so much fun. I'm doing decent on TikTok. I actually got 27K on one of my videos, and I was so excited. That's the first time I ever reached like anything over 1,000. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, but thanks for the support. Thanks for having me. It's always fun. Zio, always, man. You're a bro. Thank you for having me, Joey. You're a bro too. And anytime you want me to come over, I'm down. So
I know. I asked you really late notice. I didn't mean to.
No, it's all good. I mean, if you give me enough, couple hours, I can make time. No problem. You know me. I'm just putting my kids down on that time.
Yeah.
They're able to handle it. So, but yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's great. Thanks, Chad, everybody.
Chat was awesome,
man. Chat was awesome. Everything was awesome today. It was pretty good.
It was.
Yeah.
Do you have freeze tomorrow?
I do have a picture ready going for tomorrow.
You gotta watch out because I upload at that same time too. So you gotta watch out.
I'm about to beat you tomorrow. 10:59. Yeah, 10:59. I'll have a picture up for tomorrow. Finally, thank God. I'm like, well, I mean, I did one this week, but also I missed last week, and I was like, oh, come on, man. But granted, I couldn't even move my body, so
yeah.
Be there for that. I am excited to just keep up with you guys, man. Just follow Joey, follow Philly. Everybody just follow each other and just have a great weekend this weekend, man. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah. Agreed.
What about you, Joey? What you got coming to your channel? What's happening, man? Talk to us.
Cheating on Figure Flicks ready. Man, guys, I have really gotten to a stump recently. So I have not been reviewing any of the figures I've been getting in, like actual long form reviews. So right now I'm just like trying to find my love, and just when I get a figure, I don't want to see it as work. So I haven't really been doing reviews. But like I said, I got the Spider-Punk. I didn't do a review on that. I got the Deadpool over here. Didn't do a review on that. I tried to do a short, but then I wasn't recording, and I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing it. So I'm just trying to enjoy the figures now a little bit more instead of,
that's good.
crap, I got to do a 5-hour freaking video.
That's why I don't unbox figures, Joey.
I know. It's starting to, like literally I sit here and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this.
That's why the backlog is insane.
They're coming out with so many figures, Joey. You can't possibly do every figure. Otherwise, it's going to be a job, and you're going to hate it. So.
I've made it a mission that once I open a figure, it's going to stay on the photography table or my desk for at least 2 to 3 weeks for me to even consider putting it back in the shelf. That is also partially me being lazy, but also it gives me more time to actually play with the figure, because I think a lot of us just put the figure back in the shelf and we don't really have it in our hands for a longer amount of time than maybe a quick post session, which a lot of people are happy with that. But also, like, man, like sometimes we get so many figures, it's just like open, bam, open, bam, open, bam, open, bam, and you don't get to actually enjoy that figure. And it's hard because like you also like think about the hype when it's announced, and then the hype when it's released, and then the hype when you get it, and then there that's it. You're already moving into like 6 other figures that are coming in at a time, announcements happening left to right. Like people were so excited about this damn artisan Anakin, and now Dark Side Anakin.
Yeah, it's wild.
I mean? Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
I see Pop.
One thing, Luis, what's up, buddy? One thing I usually do, and it helps, is pick a spot where either you have breakfast or you sit and pay your bills, or even your desk, like right here. If you see right here, I got Deadpool right here, right?
Yeah.
Pick a spot where you can usually spend a good portion of your day, and put your latest figure in there and just play with it. Like Zio said, you have your photography section right there. Keep it there for a couple of weeks until the next one comes up, and you'll learn to play with it and admire it before you put it into the shelf. Because once you put it in the shelf, it's going to disappear. It's not going to exist. So definitely do that. It'll give you more appreciation of the figures, and you're going to end up getting creative ideas regarding taking photos or reposing it, and it definitely helps. So,
yeah.
Brother Cousins in here as well. Appreciate you for being here, Brother Cousins. Awesome guy. Make sure you to check out his channel. He usually streams right before this one. We do back-to-back streams, so everybody's always having fun throughout all their Thursday nights. But I know, Brother Cousins, you know how it feels, man. It does take it becomes work at the end of the day, and it I like it. But then again, I like the result that I see after I edit it. I'm happy. But then sometimes it does take away like personal things as well, like just being around, and it takes 5 hours of my night. I start at 9:30, and then it'll be 1, and there goes my night. So I've been trying to just enjoy the figure, and just I'll do pictures. Pictures is fun. I actually got like this whole setup that Zio showed me. So if you guys see me taking pictures like Zio now, that's why I have this whole setup and everything. Pictures is where I started at with this hobby, and I think I'm more going back to that. But I will do reviews, like of course, like this Artisan Anakin. I'll do a review on that since it's so limited, and a lot of people won't be doing reviews of that. I mean, there's already a lot, but we got Calvin in here. Sup, fellas? Was gonna jump on, but I'm at Disneyland Star Wars night after dark, hella loud and poor. That's fine, Calvin.
Is that Calvin and Spice Runner on the photo?
I guess so.
Damn.
Oh wow, no, it's not. It's Luca and LeBron.
After they did one of those cartoons at the park where they get together and they draw your cartoon.
Yeah,
there you go.
Putting it out there, going to trade regular Artisan Anakin for Dark Side Anakin if I can't score. That's gonna be a crazy one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I want some churros. Churros are good.
Damn.
Heard they're good.
That make me hungry.
For real. It's always fun when it's done, but the doing not so much. It really has become. I'm glad I didn't do the Deadpool. I feel like I already had a Deadpool video out there, so. Yeah, if you don't see as many reviews from me, I mean, I'll still do them. But if I'm not doing all of them, that's okay. Shorts and pictures is kind of where I'm heading. And TikTok, I did good too. Philly, I got like 30K views on TikTok, so that was fun.
Nice,
like that too. TikTok's always
it's fun.
Yeah.
TikTok is popping.
It is. That's a new place to be at right there. I went live on there actually one day, and it was pretty cool.
That's crazy.
I see Calvin's having fun in at Disneyland. So I want to ask you one question real quick before we go.
Yeah.
When are you guys coming down to Cali?
I want to so bad. I got a New York trip though.
Tell Myra I live next to Legoland.
Oh, you like that? Dang.
Probably next year for me, man. Probably next year for me. This year.
Right.
Yeah, I think this summer we're gonna do our honeymoon. And next
right.
year we're gonna see, man. We'll see next
Where you
year.
gonna go for
That's still undecided right now. We just know that because this summer we're gonna both take off. We've never both taken off a summer together, so it'll be nice.
Oh wow,
it'll be nice. Yeah, it'll be nice. So we don't know yet exactly, but pretty soon we'll find out. Head out somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna let her decide, really, because for me,
out of country or in country.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's up to her too. Depends on how much it is or whatever. I mean, I want to go at least 5 days, but
Yeah, if you go out of country, you gotta be like,
which we have the time. It's just booking and stuff like that. I don't have a passport though. I need to go get one. Y'all have passports?
Yeah, I got mine last year.
I haven't gotten mine yet. I've never gotten one, so go get one soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I got two trips this year. I got a Florida and then I got New York with a couple friends. So that's
Yeah, I'm
but
going
next
to-
year I'll try Philly. I'll try next year for sure. If
San
has
Diego
term.
Comic Con would be the cool thing for me.
It would.
Like that would be the big thing for me. So we'll see.
It's mainly cost. It's not like I don't want to go because I really want to go. And I
No,
wanna
it is
hang out
very
with all you guys.
expensive. I get it. I get it. Definitely get it. One thing for sure is that you guys seem like you had a lot of fun at New York Comic Con
Bro,
last year. So
New York was dope. Yeah.
I definitely want to go. So hopefully
Yeah.
I can try and make it this year.
Yeah. You should. It was amazing. Disneyland, the one to go to. Yeah, I went to Universal instead of Disneyland last time, so it was cool. But anyways, I think we're gonna end it there. So
All right.
we will see y'all on the next one. I'm just gonna end the stream, so we're just gonna end like saying bye. So I'm ending it now. Bye.